between the Colorado Rockies and the Minnesota Twins. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Digging in, Tony Walters, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Colorado, the catcher, number 14.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And our first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball one, and we're underway in Minneapolis. A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter. Forecast high calls for 80 degrees, but we're at 76 here at opening pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Buxton has it in his tracks. One out. So one away here with the bases empty, and Ryan McMahon digs in to bat next. First offering on its way, and it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Kepler's there for it. Two gone. So striding forward now, Trevor Story. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. Goodness. 0-2 now. Swing and he pops him up. Number 2. He'll put this one away and the side is retired. Striding into the box, Max Kepler. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The right fielder.
And a ball 1-0.
Kepler.
And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. 2-1 now to the Twins leadoff man.
One strike.
Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Therefore it is Blackmon, and he's got it for the first out. He'll get to this one deep in the hole.
Batting second.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring in Jorge Polanco to hit next. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2. Here's Nelson Cruz now. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away.
Cruz
popped him up. Walters is under it, and that ends the inning. So stepping in, Nolan Arenado. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
In there, no balls and a strike. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
And he fouls this one off. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
Batting fifth.
Standing in,
right
Charlie
fielder,
Blackmon. First offering on its way.
Blackmon.
Popped up. Gonzalez shading to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So striding in, Daniel Murphy. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive.
Daniel Murphy.
Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and the inning continues. So that keeps the inning alive with 2 out for David Dahl. So a runner at first with 2 away, and into bat next will be the outfielder David Dahl. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Digging in now, Eddie Rosario. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The left fielder.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And an offline throw, but boy, look at him stretch out and keep the foot on the bag. Great concentration there for the first out. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And into bat next, the utility man extraordinaire, Marwin Gonzalez. Ball 1. It's 2-0 to Marwin Gonzalez.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carried. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
3-1.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
Miguel.
Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. He got him. Lively fastball that time. Here's Yonder Alonso head-to-head against Michael Pineda. He's just 2 for 9. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. Sano is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Raimel Tapia. Here comes the first pitch. Down the first baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. Again, another foul ball.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
This is on the ground over to first. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The catcher, number 14.
In now for Colorado, Tony Walters. He flew out in his last at-bat. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Another 0-2 coming. Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. Here's Ryan McMahon now. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Ryan McMahon.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Stepping up now.
Leading off for the Twins, the second baseman, number 2.
First offering on its way. Oh, a fastball just about undressed him there. It's ball 1.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting 8.
Digging in, Mitch Garver. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch, no dice, it's 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Byron Buxton is on deck. Popped him up. Murphy waits on it. 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
Outside, 3-0 now.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Now a throw over, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. First pitch on its way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. There goes Buxton. Strike taken to throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. The pause and the 0-2. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is. And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
A ball and a strike to Trevor Story. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Bullet back up the middle. Buxton has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Here's Nolan Arenado looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch stays alive, still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, and no one can get there. He'll try it again. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Number 19.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Charlie Blackmon. He popped out in his first trip. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Buxton moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Now batting, Jorge Polanco hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
And that was one of the hardest hit balls they've had all game, Matty. It's been a pretty feeble effort by his teammates on the offensive side.
First pitch on its way. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Line towards center field. And that's the first hit in this one for Minnesota. Striding forward now is the DH. Nelson Cruz 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Strike one to start the at-bat. The 0-1 on its way. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
Now in the box, Eddie Rosario. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
The 1-1 home. High in the air out to center field. And this is taken in shy of the track, but the runner will tag from second. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with one away. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now, and they're runners at the corners now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Ready now, Miguel Sano. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. And there's ball one. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. James Pazos answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Sinker, and that's ruled strike 2. Lifted in the air out to right. Blackman is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a striding in for the Rockies, Daniel Murphy, a base hit in his first trip.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Even on 0-2, a dangerous count for Daniel Murphy.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They are getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. To second for 1. On to first. A double play. Striding in, Yonder Alonso. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So coming to the plate, number 2. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Slapped hard the opposite way. Dahl comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. So digging in now, Mitch Garver. He popped out in his first trip. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And he'll lay off the cut fastball here as this misses off the plate for ball 4.
Now batting.
First delivery to him on the way. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. Tried to hold up there, appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. 3-0 now. Max Kepler waits on deck. Buxton ahead in the count, 3 balls and a strike. Garver stands at first with 1 out, and he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Next for Minnesota, the right fielder
starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
The 1-1 hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Now a throw over to first, and he will hasten his way back to first, where he's in there safely. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. Full count to Max Kepler, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
So we got him looking there. Max Kepler becomes out number 2 this inning. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Into the box, Raimel Tapia. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
That's popped up. And no one will track it down. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And there's out number 1. Stepping up to the plate, Tony Walters. A hit in 2 tries so far. Here comes the first pitch. Pitch is popped up. And no one will track it down. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped up. Sano has room in foul territory, and this is going to wind. No runs, 3 hits, no errors in the ballgame. And before the 0-2 pitch, he'll step out of the box here to regroup. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Up next for Colorado.
In now, Ryan McMahon, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Swung out and missed that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, if I'm on the mound right now and I get a swing and miss like that, I'm bouncing it even further, throwing it even higher. I might pick up the rosin bag and throw that and see if I can get a swing and a miss.
Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Ball 2.
That pitch is out.
Ready with another 2-2. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire. Now it will be the Minnesota DH, Nelson Cruz. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
The designated hitter,
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slug up at the plate.
The 2-0 pitch is laid off, but in there for strike one. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. And now prior to the 3-1, time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. He's set. Here's the 3-1. And a 2-2 sinker falls in there. 3-2 now. Liner toward right center. Blackman moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number one. At the plate, Eddie Rosario. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. A ball and no strikes. 2-0 to the Twins left fielder.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Now the 3-0 offering. And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
Now batting.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Marlin.
Taken, and that one catches the number 54. Gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. A 2-ball 1-strike count to the Twins first baseman. A swing and a miss there. 2-2. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Now batting, the third baseman, Miguel.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch. Striding in once again, Trevor Story. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody put something together to try to score a run. They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well, and one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes over 70% so far in this outing.
A swing and a ground ball to third. On to first, and a big out to start the 7th. 1 gone. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Nolan Arenado. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Buxton has it in his tracks, and that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, please.
The next Twin up, number 2. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. Line toward the alley in left center, and that's going to be a base hit, so the possible go-ahead run is on here to start the home half of the 7th. Stepping in, Mitch Garver. It was a walk in his last trip. And he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch for a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
The next 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. So a runner at first now with one away, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball two. Scott Oberg takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame.
Number 45, Scott
in there, 2-1. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Here's Daniel Murphy now. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
1-1 to the Rockies' first baseman. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Now the 2-1 is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. First pitch coming, here it is. Now a fastball, a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. The 1-1 is taken for strike 2. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. At the plate, Yonder Alonso. A pop out and a ground out for him to this point. Here comes the first pitch. And oh, look out as the cutter ran way in and just about drilled him. Two balls, no strikes. The count of the Rockies' designated hitter.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. And this one's in the dirt. And a good idea to hang close at first as he'll make it back easily. And he misses with it, ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Up next for Colorado.
Now at the plate, Raimel Tapia. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Tyler Duffy gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Number 21.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Boy, the Rockies have been looking for that big hit all game long. They haven't been able to come through so far, but now would be the time to come through.
0-2, here it comes. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
Now batting.
That'll bring up Tony Walters in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. 1-0 the count. The set and the 1-0. This is hit on the ground but foul. Ready with the 1-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
1-2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
2-2 to the Colorado catcher. And he struck him out. So a masterful job of being thrown into the fire. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. Drilled right back up the middle. And a sliding attempt at second, but he can't corral it, and that ought to be a base hit. And he's able to get back in there at first safely. Stepping in for Polanco.
the
Leadoff
shortstop,
man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Too high. 1-2.
1-2.
Counts even. 2-2 for Polanco.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last two were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Following next is Nelson Cruz. He waits on deck. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Waiting on it is Tapia. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Into the box now. Nelson Cruz. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
The count now at 2-1. And he wouldn't have made contact with that one with an or. It's 2-2.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
In there, a base hit. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Eddie Rosario. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Tapia's in pursuit. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
The first baseman,
now at the plate, Marwin Gonzalez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch of the at-bat. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Oh, right back to him on the mound. Oh, and the tag will get him at home plate as that keeps the... Digging in, Ryan McMahon. And his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the 9th.
Ryan McMahon.
9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Here's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. The 1-1. Misses for the second ball.
That's ball
3-1. Trevor Story will be next. Now the payoff pitch home. Gets him looking. Strike 3. Now at the plate, Trevor Story. And he's 0 in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Trevor May takes over on the mound in a tie ball game. There is 1 gone here in the top of inning number 9. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Now another 0-2. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Great job to lay off that pitch after fouling off so many previous to it. I got to believe that pitchers certainly get frustrated in these types of at-bats.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Trevor Story goes down for out number 2 in the top half. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. 0-1 pitch coming. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Count remains at 0-2.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
2 out, nobody on. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up.
A swing and a miss. That retires the... Here's Miguel Sano. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th.
The third baseman, Miguel Sano.
0-1 count and the pitch. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Ready for another chance. Number 2. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A ball and no strikes. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Missed with it again, and it's 3-0 now. Mitch Garver will be next. That's in there. 3-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first.
Now batting, the catcher.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
You know, you look at this hitter. He doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back in.
Wade Davis is called upon to get the final 2 outs of the 9th and send this one into extra innings.
Number 71, Wade.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today. Digging in once again, Byron Buxton. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Dahl is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Ready for another shot now. Charlie Blackmon. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Charlie.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
2-2 the count. Hit sharply toward the right side. Throw to first gets him. 1 out here to lead off the 10th. Now at the plate, Daniel Murphy. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Murphy.
Who started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
That was a nasty pitch right there. Great arm action by the pitcher. That looked like a heater out of his hands and dropped off the table.
1 out, nobody on. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Murphy now. And a swing and a miss. So a perfect start to the 10th here. 2 up and 2 down.
Up next for
Now to the
Colorado,
plate, David Dahl,
fielder,
who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
That's out.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Ball two.
Fastball high, and it's quickly 2-0.
2 balls, no strike.
From the wind, the 2-0. And that misses as well. 3-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 3-1 to the Rockies left fielder. And a great location that time on the corner. 3-2 now.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A called strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. Next will be
Now
the
batting,
designated hitter,
the designated
Yonder
hitter.
Alonso.
Yonder Alonso.
Taylor
Your attention,
Rogers
please.
comes on now, and he's
Now
just
pitching
hoping to
for
keep
the
this thing
Twins.
tied. No save
55.
opportunity here.
Taylor.
Here's the first pitch.
Rogers.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. In the dirt here. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Ready with the 1-1. 1-2. Rogers. It's pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts. Doesn't walk a lot of batters. Usually looking at a fastball to end. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Max
Leading
Kepler.
off
It
for
was
the
a single
Twins,
for him in his last
the right
at-bat.
fielder.
That's inside.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball
Kepler.
1. 1-0. Now a cutter, but that's
2-0.
in the dirt for a ball. 2-1. All even now. 2-2. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this
Now
one.
batting, the shortstop.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jorge Polanco. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. 1 ball, no strikes, the count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Tapia going back. Booyah! And on your screen, a guy who truly helped guide his team to victory today.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Twins, 1 run on 6 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 45 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.